Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and I'd like to welcome you back once again to the Temple of Wind in Bravely Default, where previously we had gone through quite the undertaking. We collected quite a few new items, abilities, and went into quite a few frays as well. But we also stumbled upon a pretty big conspiracy that includes the king as well as the chairman profiteer. But here we are, continuing with the story, as one would expect, with Ringabel and his newly acquired merchant asterisk, which is awesome because he just looks regal as all hell. And we've got a new enemy here. This is a golem. Why he's in the Temple of Wind, I can't exactly tell you, but you probably want to take him out quick. Something Ringabel probably won't be able to do because he's slow as hell. Our new ability, Commerce, which I might have mentioned before, we got a quick glimpse of the Harina Ruins. With the pay-to-play, you basically increase the critical hit ratio, and it only does one character, so it's not that great. But because we got the mithril staff off of the dead corpse of, well, ironically, the Merchant of Death, we can go ahead and just take him out right there, maybe. And, you know, in all honesty, we don't need anybody other than Tiz to take this guy out. It's kind of amazing. But, you know what, we could still cast some water-based blizzard damage on it, because unironically, these guys are weak to it, so I would recommend coming in here with that, although there are quite a few enemies in here that have different weaknesses. So yeah, I did end up buying the Angel's Bow in the last part, and we saw how overpowered this early in the game it is, but it will be a godsend in a couple of battles, so it'll be seeing a lot of use for us. Because just look at this. Look at that. One hit. Granted, it was a critical, but Christ, was that even worth showing? I can't really tell you, but you want to be careful with the Golem because he has an attack called, I think, Megaton Punch, actually. And that'll take a person out because he likes to brave pretty frequently, so it's just something you want to keep into consideration. I can't go up through this door, but we can take a look through the rest of the Wind Temple because, as you guys recall, this is where Agnes grew up and lived, was in this very area. So to see it in such ruins is kind of a shame.
What's all this on the floor?
The Crystallist scriptures.
Oh, what sort of things do they say?
Dauntless seeker, offer your prayers unto the crystals. So too shall the Vestal, in accordance with the teachings. Their resplendent light shall cleave a path through darkest night and banish fear from every shadow. The scriptures have been passed down through more than 2 millennia, since the founding of the Orthodoxy. The excerpt I gave is among their most important passages.
I've heard it from one of the old shepherds when I was young.
It's that famous then? I've never read them, nor heard them quoted.
It looks as if someone tried to carry them away from here.
The Acolytes. They were women of exceptional faith. I expect they came here desperate to protect these writings.
This stain upon the floor, I'm afraid it's blood.
God damn it, Ringabel. Why do you have to be an asshole? So yeah, looks like this place has been ravaged and there's nothing we can do about it. But let's continue forward. This is kind of an interesting dungeon, so to speak, because there isn't really a boss at the end of it yet. We will be getting into a couple of other encounters between now and then, but for now, we're just gonna go through and probably take them out. Okay, so this gives us a little bit more time to probably deal with enemies forthright. We'll go and just attack a couple of times here with the Golem, and yeah, that'll be good. And I do believe, here, let's go ahead and Brave. We got a new enemy here under the guise of the Arrow Lantern. Of course, it's wind-based, so if you try using arrow on it, it probably won't do a lot of damage. So casting fire on it would probably be your best bet. And we'll go ahead and probably, oops, let's go ahead and blizzard up the Golem. And hopefully be able to kill it in this round, because I probably won't have Tiz attack, because we want to have a little bit of variety in these fights, right? I mean, otherwise Tiz will just take him out immediately, and then that'll be done. So, yeah, I mean, Ring a Bell's still relatively average, but considering that that's not a very physical, heavy-hitting, you know, class, it's not too bad. Also, we get more PG at the end of battles, so nothing too worried about that. Alright, so fortunately none of the enemies have had a chance to attack us yet, but, well, looks like they're not gonna get a chance again, because we're doing a little too good. I could probably increase, you know, the difficulty of the game, but we've come this far already, and I don't want to worry about breaking the game or anything like that. We'll just stick with what we did. We got a remedy to there. That's not too bad. And just gonna continue looking through these ruins. It's a little unfortunate how hard it is to get around here. Oh sweet, a high potion. Sweet. Didn't realize that we would be able to get one this early. Oh, and another new enemy here. We've got ourselves gargoyles, which despite their appearance of being able to levitate above the ground, they are actually weak against wind, which is such a weird elemental weakness for that sort of creature to have. You would think water maybe, but I don't know. Anyway, because Ring a Bell surprisingly attacks first, we'll go ahead and pay to play, maybe Adia. And I love how tongue-in-cheek that title is, pay to play, because they have microtransactions in this game, which I completely forgot to show off in the last part. But that's right. We'll cast Blizzard a couple of times over here, and then, I guess, Arrow on the Gargoyle. And I hope he's weak against wind. If he's not, then whoops. So we'll go and we'll just cast Arrow a couple of times. It would not hurt. And just to be on the safe side, Tiz, you can attack the Golem. How's that sound? Just once. Don't kill him. Don't get a critical, okay? And we'll see where this gets us. Great, he didn't kill him. So critical rate up. So that's not too bad. Weak point wind. Excellent. So I should probably take it out here pretty soon, because I cast it, I think, 3 times on him. Oh, and sleep! But it missed. Because he's a schmuck. So I wouldn't be too worried about any of the enemies you fight here, although it would be a pretty good grinding place if you're a little low. Although we'll be getting to a new area here pretty soon, that would be even better. So with that, Ring a Bell gained a new level, and ooh, Adia is so close. So close yet so far. Alright, let's move forward, shall we? I like this little tune that they play for this particular area. Like, the other dungeon music is pretty sweet too, but something about this one is a little better in my opinion. It's soothing and it's good, and hey, look it! We might actually get attacked a couple of times here. Knock on wood. Okay, so we'll have Ring a Bell attack the gargoyles. And what kind of sucks about this, actually, we're not going to attack the gargoyles, as a matter of fact. Because if you cast Arrow on the lanterns, obviously it's going to restore their health. So let's go take care of the lanterns first. And we'll go and cast White Magic, possibly on the gargoyles. And I guess you can probably do Fire. Idea. It doesn't make sense why you would, but there we go, lantern. And there we go. And Tiz, you're gonna kill whoever you attack on this next shot. So let's just get this arrow lantern out of the way and see if maybe they can get a shot off on us. Okay, good. That was a poor move. I wanna see what else they have. I kind of forgot. The arrow lanterns obviously will cast, well, arrow, so. But sleep, you're gonna put our merchant to sleep. That's not cool. Oh, and protect. Alright, so increases physical defense, as you would expect. And they will not die as easily. Nothing? No? Alright, well, I guess they get a turn to themselves, unless Tiz has something to say about it. There you go. So yeah, overall, just nothing too much to expect here. And to be fair, you are kind of expected to come to this area on, unscathed base, nice. Yeah, they have been doing nothing for us. Right after we enter Anchime for the first time, and instead, you know how we did the sub-quest? And oh, we learned Salesman. Sorry, I keep interrupting myself. But yeah, it's pretty interesting, the turn of events that occur here. I think, did I take a wrong turn somewhere? Yes, I did. Should have turned over here. There we go. And there's an item over there. I forgot what item that was. How the hell do we get that? Oh, that's way over there. Okay, I'm not even gonna worry about that right now then. We'll come back for that later. I think it might be... Oh, shoot, you know what? Was that the turbo ether? I know there's one in this area, but I completely forgot. Alright, here. Fuck it. Here. Attacking, blizzarding, I guess, and then Tiz, you can go and take it out. Yeah, see, he's braving there, so he's gonna attack twice with a Megaton Punch. Probably kill somebody because it does close to 300 each hit. So, that's unfortunate. Whew. Should we just go back for that right now? I mean, we're almost to the end of the area, and I kind of want to talk to you guys. It's been too long since, you know, we've had ourselves an interesting rapport and spoken on just random stuff. Not that it's particularly pertinent at this moment. Also, I want to give one of these guys a chance to attack us, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So, here, let's see if they can get a hit in, because, you know, Tiz is a thief and he's much quicker than these guys. Also, his high dexterity allows us to do multiple hits, so that is in and of itself like a really good trait to have with the bow and arrow. So I keep getting unscathed ace. Nobody's gonna level up for a while. Alright. And let's go grab this. How did I miss that? Yeah, that was the turbo ether. That is something that you want. Especially for later on, because, I mean, we're always in proximity of an area to heal. And we have so many mages, so many ethers just from Nerende building that it's absurd. And okay, they get the first strike here, finally. So Spin Slam, ooh, that's not good. That is bad news. Well, let's go ahead and just, same thing as last time here. I'm gonna have Tiz not do a thing. We'll just go and have Ring a Bell and everyone else do something. I want, you know, him to have like a fighting chance against us. That Angel's Bow, man, I'm telling you right now. Alright, Agnes, I will allow you to cast some cures on us. Just maybe 1 or 2. Whoops. There we go. And I guess maybe an extra on Tiz, because for some reason he was already weak coming in here. So we'll do that. And then I guess you can attack somebody. And then, you know what, Tiz, you can just attack once, okay? But don't kill him. There we go. 5 hits, 505. Yeah, Ring a Bell, you got this. And I think because it... Ooh, Agnes might go last, actually. Don't go last, thank you. Okay, so because we're casting magic in here, we'll be able to build up for our rejuvenation. So that's good. Very nice. And then, oof. I laughed. Oh, and wow, a physical attack. You did it. Good job. But now I'm casting Blizzard on you, which is just useless. Still dead, nonetheless. Very cool. Alright, so that got us some good stuff. I lost my unscathed ace streak, though. I don't think I mentioned this, though, but as you consecutively win battles by sweeping people or by, you know, beating them without taking any damage, you get additional upgrades. Like, first you saw we were just unscathed, and then after 5 battles in a row, it's unscathed ace. So, it's kind of an interesting concept there. But here we got ourselves another battle, which is fine by me. I'm more than glad to get into these, especially to show off some of these enemies attacking us for once. Puts a DA to sleep, not a big deal, and protecting again. Wow. These gargoyles are a little bit on the underwhelming side. We'll go and rave up here. I didn't even realize gargoyles could cast sleep. But yeah. The other one's physical defense is going to be raised, so... Yep, unfortunately Tiz won't... Never mind. I was gonna say he wasn't gonna be able to sweep him, but... There we go. And get proved wrong left and right. So yeah, I'm just unscathed. Alright. So, let's move forward. We're almost done here. Here we have the cafeteria? I don't even know.
This is terrible.
It's like a storm swept through in the middle of supper. What are these scraps of cloth?
Habits.
Huh? Oh, I'm so sorry.
They belong to the acolytes who lived here. They were tasked with looking after me. I owe them all so much.
Where have they gone?
Yeah, it's a mystery. Do you think we'll find them, or have they all perished here? It's a little difficult to ascertain at this point. Oh, great, we have to go upstairs again. Well, not again, but to the second floor, which, ooh, actually, I think there is a hidden passage in this area that took me forever to find. So, if you couldn't have guessed, you head down over here, and you wouldn't think to look here, because it might be not as obvious as you would imagine. But there's an area you can go over there to collect, I think, a peace ring, which is kind of interesting. I'm not 100% sure, but here, let's just attack. Just in case, we'll go and cast a little bit of black magic, shall we? And attack, I guess. And Tiz, you can just take him out. I guess I could probably start cutting fights from here. I kind of wanted the golem to show his megaton punch, but it's not gonna come to fruition today. So take on that gargoyle. It's for your own good, Tiz. And sweet. Very, very nice. And nobody's gonna gain a level up for a little bit. But we got a wake up bell, which is good, I guess, if Adia was still asleep. But now we can head over here, head down, and I love how you can see Ringabel's little hat, his real ass hat for a peace ring. And speaking of which, I would like to take a look at some equipment here real fast. We still have the silver glasses on Ringabel, the thing that caused him not to be blind, which is, it's pretty decent, I think. But not so much as we're going to be leaving the desert here pretty soon, where enemies can't really cast blind on us anymore. So I think we're gonna go ahead and equip maybe the peace ring. We are going to be finding enemies that may cause confuse, but considering Tiz has the angel bow, I would not be worried about that. And I think we're still sitting pretty here. She still has the Isi no Kame, I forgot about that. Might actually be good for us. And the Lambent hat, like I said before. And hence his lightning. And I think we're still looking at... Oh, and I bought red caps for everybody. This is actually probably one of the better hats we'll be able to have this early in the game. So I just decided to bite the bullet. 1,000 each. Treat ourselves. And let's get out of here, shall we? We're almost done here. There should be a couple more chests, I would think, in here. Yeah, these fights are not even remotely worth showing anymore. It's kind of hilarious. Oh, excuse me. So, what is nothing? Just a little room. God damn it. I'm thinking I should probably turn Tiz into a merchant so we'd at least be able to get some other remotely decent money while we're coming through here. Shoot, I think we can go back down here. Let's check. I think there's an item actually. And continuing my unscathed streak, we are now an ace in that department, so let's hope we can get, I think, 10, 15 more, so we can get some pretty cool stuff. Oh shoot, this is where we actually need to go. Damn it.
Just awful. It's in complete chaos.
Yet swallowed up in silence. And in that stillness, grief. This place is steeped in sadness.
The women here made themselves a human shield that I might get away.
And now, all of them gone. It's Norende all over again.
Yet I haven't the leisure to send them on or to mourn them. I'm not allowed even the luxury of grief. They sacrificed themselves that I might protect the crystal. I'll not betray them, I swear it. No matter what happens.
Surely you can allow yourself to grieve.
I pray for them, that they may know peace. But for now, I must press onward. The crystal altar is just beyond. Follow me.
Man, Agnes is kind of a downer. I never really had realized it. Also, it's kind of funny that this point on the map looks like a witch's hat. It's kind of something I just noticed. And ooh, the illustrious button. Very nice. So this is actually the first floor where we started, and it proves as a bit of a shortcut. So before we head on any further, let's go run back upstairs and speak to that strange figure that was standing in the other room. Interestingly enough, he offers a summon for later, and obviously this wouldn't be a Square Enix production if there wasn't an opportunity to cast summons, and unfortunately, because we don't have the right job to do this, we won't be able to do anything about it, despite the fact that we have the Wind Vestal with us. So, You startled me for nothing. Go on then, shoo! Get out of here. Let me be. And let's go collect our final chest. Actually, there should be another one because, yes, a mithril rod. Now, I tried attacking with the Dia earlier, and it turns out she is, like, infinitely worse with this, which is bizarre because I don't remember the Black Mage sucking that much. But because we're already proficient with rods, this will actually help despite reducing our damage. Our magic attack goes up by 9, which is good. So we'll try that. I want to double check my ability because right now we have Rod Lore, yeah. And she's a Black Mage. So I'm confused. Okay, interesting. Okay, well, let's move on. It's not inherently a big deal. It's just when you're fighting a large group of enemies, it would just be nice if, you know, you could have a Black Mage that could do more than 20 points of damage, right? Or that might just be me. I don't know. Well, let's move on. Ringabel is a level 3 merchant now, which is surprising, I guess. And I completely forgot to mention the fact that we had learned the salesman technique, which forces the enemy to buy an item from you for, I think, 2.5 times its original price that you would buy from another area. But with that being said and done, let's collect this mithril dagger and call it quits for here. My name is Ellison Cruz, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next time we will see what lies where the wind crystal once rested and see if we can find out what happened here in the Temple of the Wind. Hope to see you guys then.